Yes, but the session has begun. SQ1 has begun. 11 minutes and 33 seconds left. I've got all the timing up for you guys so you can see. Because do you remember the crazy stuff I said? Yes, I do. We don't want that this time, okay? Don't break any stuff like that up again, please. I don't want that, man. But like I said, we've got everything you guys need. I hope the stream's fine. I hope everything, like the quality and that's good, because obviously I can't really see it from my view. But obviously keep my guys updated if there's any issues with the stream. Is there a trap? There will be in just a minute. If you give me a sec. I should be able to. Oh, Perez is out apparently. So one's out of Q. I say Q1, but one's out of SQ1 already. Perez has got a few problems, so he won't be taking part any more in the session. Just hang on a second, boys. I'll get that trap map added for you if you want that. Oh, here we go. Let's see, where we're going to put it, boys. I would put it over here, but I'll put it up here. Thumbs up. Yes, sir. Don't know where it is in the vertical stream, actually. Oh, there it is. I can't see it. The screen's that small. I'll put it up here. Okay, that should be alright. Is that alright, boys? Is that alright with there? Is it too small? I mean, I can make it bigger, but I'll just place it there for the time being. Right, Hajar is on a lap. So if any one of you watched FP1, which I just got up on it because I was sleeping, well, no, Mercedes were well clear of the rest of the park, which is just traditions at this point. I just realised as well, I need to sync up my live timing. Because my timing is a little bit out. Hold on. Nice. Also, lads, can you, it's hard to see. Yeah, I know. I thought so. It's just, I would put it down here, but like, right. I can put it here if you want. I can make it a little bit bigger. Put it there. Depends what stream you're watching it on as well. If you're watching it on the vertical one, it might be a little bit harder. I'll do that. Maybe because I'm wearing the furry jacket as well, it doesn't help. But I have to say, this thing is absolutely roasting, boys. I recently just got this as well. I got some of the recent Ferrari stuff and got a Red Bull hat, etc. So we're all sorted for the upcoming streams. You know, we're not wearing any outdated merch. Let me know if that's better. Is it the trap map, Max? So Hajar quicker than Verstappen in the first 8 minutes. That's something. Hulkenberg goes P3. The clicks on a lap. Remember, it's medium tyres, guys, for the first 2 sessions, and then we move over to soft in the final. The jacket looks. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's absolutely roasted. It's cold up here than obviously where I live as well, so that doesn't help. But yeah, I'd absolutely sleep in this thing. I would. Leclerc's going to go fastest here. Yes, he does. I expected Mercedes to absolutely fly here. That one goes fastest by half a second. I can't remember the times from FP1. Obviously, I'm catching up with this as well, so... I know Mercedes were quickest in first practice. 32.7 was the quickest lap time in FP1 from George Russell, with Antonelli a 10th off, so we're a second off that, so we're in the mud, boys. Hockenberg goes P2 behind Hamilton there. Audi's showing good potential so far, but like I said, it's only SQ1. And the thing is, a lot of teams actually just hold off for these sprint qualies anyway, because you never see the full potential until they actually get to the qualifying. Alright, Speed Thrill, how we doing? We've just started SQ1, so you're just in time. Well, as George Russell's went 3 ticks quicker in the first sector, we're in the mud already. We're on board with Piastri in the long back straight. You can just hear the engine die towards the straight, man. It's so painful to listen to. It was like that in Australia as they headed towards turn 9, but we're saying now at a proper racetrack. I'm not saying Australia isn't, but it's a street circuit. As we get to more of a proper F1 racetrack, we're going to see what these cars are like. And Piastri goes second behind Hamilton, so expecting Russell to go at least half a second quicker here. Antonelli will be first over the line though. Two tenths for Antonelli. I think Russell's going to go a lot quicker here. Yeah, there you go, 4 tenths. So Russell 7 tenths clear of the car, which is Hamilton. If you exclude Piastri, exclude Antonelli. We've got Verstappen here. What's he going to do? 7th. Wow. Red Bull. Not looking great this weekend from what we've seen so far. Leclerc's on another lap. Lawson Sweat ahead of Hajar now. That'll be personal in the Red Bull battle. Let's see what the stream looks like. How is the stream looking? Yeah, stream look quality looks good. Had a haircut recently, boys, as well. I don't know if you could tell if any will use it, tuned in at the last stream. Got the hair all sorted, everything ready to go for this weekend, so looking fresh. Fresh cut, boys. Hamilton's second fastest now. He's put up the pace a little bit. 10th behind Russell. Also, I hope you can't hear my desktop audio because if you can, this stream's gonna get copyright. Let's hope not. We've always had issues with our streams so far, so it's the last thing we're wanting. Audi are looking good so far, like. So far, Hulkenberg just less than a second, the best of the midfield. Ahead of Verstappen though, so... But like I say, we don't really know yet until SQ3. Is the vertical stream working, boys? Just wondering. I can't see it on my streams. I think it is it? Let me know, boys. Let me know if the vertical stream's working. I know the main one is. Oh, it is. It is, okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank God, because I thought it wasn't working now. Yeah, we're only live on YouTube. For SQ1. I'm trying out different like bit rates and that for the stream, so it doesn't lag or just improves the stream quality in general. So I thought I'd use sprint quality as a little bit of an experiment, and then tomorrow we'll probably be live here, right here on YouTube, and then TikTok, etc. But like I say, I hope everything's running well, because that's what we would love to hear. Red Bull, by the way, a second off, 8th and 11th so far at the end of the session. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good for Red Bull. In fact, I'd actually say there's a bit of a threat of one of the Red Bulls going out here. Ocon's a bit ahead of Verstappen now. I'm going to take my headphones off. Give me a minute. There we go. Lawson's went ahead of the Red Bulls now. Oh my God. RB quicker than Red Bull. Except for Lindblad. Lindblad hasn't improved though. Gasly 7th. Wow, Red Bulls are falling down now. I think they'll be alright. I don't think there's a threat if any of the Red Bulls going out now. I don't think there's many people yet to come. Colapinto's went 15th, so he's through. Sainz is under threat. He's 17th. He's at the last corner, a little bit in the gravel, I think, there. He stays 17th. Wow, Williams. Williams again. So disappointed in Williams, man. I don't know. I feel like I was expecting a lot more from Williams this year. We've got a replay of Berman. He went wide at the last corner and went into the gravel, so he still got through into the second sprint qualifying session. Very my Fernando fans, by the way. Yeah, I ain't looking good, boys. 19th and 20th for Aston Martin. 2.5 seconds off the pace. But like I say, it's still early days for that team with the progress that they're making, so that's what it is. So 2 Williams, 2 Aston Martins and 2 Cadillacs out. Yeah, I know. You're massively overweight. 30 kilos, I believe. I'm sure that's what I read. So at the end of Q1, we have Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc, Antonelli, Norris, Piastri, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Lawson, Verstappen, Berman, Bortoletti, El-Hadja, Lindblad and Colapinto all through, with Sainz, Albon, Alonso, Stroll, Bottas and Perez eliminated, so the usual suspects you could maybe say. I will say though, boys, as we head into SQ2, there's definitely a threat of one of the Red Bulls going out here, because Hadja 14th and Verstappen 11th. Oh dear. I mean, I wouldn't complain because like it's just it shapes it up. It really does. It shapes it up. But obviously, as a Verstappen fan or so, if anyone you have Verstappen fans and Red Bull fans in the chat, you don't want to see that. But I mean, obviously we like a mix up of the grid, but we'll see. So far, Alpine, Audi, and Haas and RB are looking better than Red Bull. Like I say, we've only had one practice session, so you'll not get the full answers until tomorrow's qualifying. Alright, Spy Crew, I must have at one point, I tend to add everybody. Yeah, anybody that sends me like a friend request or whatever, I'll always accept it. I don't know, I just feel like I need to, you know, just because sometimes everyone's, you know, it sort of makes people's day if you just accept their invitations. A lot of people don't, but I mean, I don't see the point in just not doing it. You know what I mean, like, it's what it is, you know. But yeah, because then I get to chat to you guys and have a good conversation. If I'm online, like if I'm on the PlayStation and one of you guys is on there, you can send me a message and I'll just reply back, and you know, have a good conversation. And I mean, in rare circumstances, I might even, you know, invite you to a party, but that's quite rare. I don't really tend to do that, but no, it's still good to have you guys on the consoles, etc. Yeah, I love talking to you guys. It's great. This is our year, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm full out in the Ferrari jacket today, so. How long have you been watching F1? Since 2010. Yeah, since 2010, quite a long time now. Yeah, the Vodafone McLaren days. I remember Jensen and Lewis very well. I grew up with that team. Obviously supported Lewis Hamilton at the time. No, but it was a really interesting time for F1 in the early 2010s. Obviously, we had Vettel dominating constantly. And as a kid, oh yeah, I hated that. I did. It wasn't a great time, but you know, as the longer it went on, we always supported Vettel. You know, I always sort of had a feeling for Vettel, but you know, in his villain days, I hated that guy. But as once he went to Ferrari, I did start enjoying it a little bit more. And now Seb's gone. Sad times. I miss Seb, man. You know, but I've got Fernando, so that makes up for it. I'm 13. I've been watching since 2015. Jesus, don't make me feel old, man. 13 and 2026. Wow. I mean, it is what it is, but it make me feel old. Also, lads, if anyone remembers, I've got the lights turned on this time because I was so tired for the race stream. I forgot to turn my key lights on, so half the race was just like nothing. You could barely see me, but I had a little bit of sleep yesterday, and then today. But God help what's going to happen tomorrow with the sprint and the qualifying. We're just about to begin Q2. I'm so happy sprint qualifying is over a terrible day, but don't want to hear that, man. Well, your day's going to be instantly better because Leclerc's wife is on the screen. Yeah, boys, you ain't got a chance. She's married now, so. I didn't see FP1 because I was at school. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see FP1 because I was sleeping, man. You know. Plus, I needed to sleep as well, so I just watched the highlights in the last half an hour before I came on here. Right, SQ2. Here we go. Let's see. I expect a bit of a shocker here. If it's anything like SQ1, I can see one of the Red Bulls going out. Maybe not both, but potentially one Red Bull. Alright, F1 Apex, how are we doing? We're into SQ2 here, so just begun the second session. I couldn't watch you last week because I was in the middle of the night, but today I made it. Yeah. Well, it'll probably be the same for most of this weekend. I mean, we've got the sprint qualifying, which is 3 AM UK time, so that's going to be a bit of a pain to do. And then we've got the qualifying, which is at 7 tomorrow, and then same with the race. So a similar time, so hopefully it'll be good to see you in the streams this weekend. I have to say as well, I'm enjoying sitting down a lot compared to last time. And I used to watch the race stream for Australia. I was standing for the whole race because I'm just playing about with like what different angles I can do for the streams and that. But like I've studied quite a lot in the last week, and I've figured that I've managed to get everything worked out on my PC and where to watch the screen live, because I've got my TV just up here, and that's where I had it broadcast before. But I feel like I'm constantly looking up, and it doesn't look too great on stream. So I thought if I could somehow get everything linked up and then just watch it in front of me here where the camera's in front, you guys would like that a lot easier. So as I said, we're testing it out for this one. So hopefully it looks better. Otherwise, I'll be just keeping it this way. Nothing beats waking up at 3 AM, ordering barbecue and watching F1. I have got a bit of a cold as well, which doesn't help, so I do apologise if I'm rubbing my nose quite a lot. It's this time of the year, unfortunately. We're into March, so we're in the last period of winter, luckily, but, not long to go now. The good weather will be coming in very soon, so exciting times ahead. I won't be wearing this in the summer, though, boys. You think I'm going to be wearing this furry jacket and absolutely scorching weather in the summer, you're off your head. I mean, maybe just do it for a laugh one day, but I'm going to die on stream. I need to start getting polos and that. I love wearing the polos, so I might maybe get a few Ferrari polos, etc. I love your Crash Recreation. Appreciate that, man. We just had the first 2026 Crash Recreation uploaded yesterday to the channel as the short. It was Piastri's one. And today, a little bit of an exclusive, boys. I don't normally upload on Fridays, but the schedule's changed recently. I should have Antonelli's FP3 Crash scheduled for later today at 4 PM UK time. So in about, 9 hours time from now? Or 8 hours. So come back to the channel around 4 PM UK time, and we should have Antonelli's FP3 Australia Crash up on the channel. Then, for even more of an exclusive, we'll have the first proper Crash Recreation on the channel on Saturday at 2 PM, where we'll have all 3 of the biggest crashes of 2026 so far. Yeah, we are back, boys. 2026 recreations. We've got Hulkenberg fastest at the moment, before Behrman's just put him down to P2, so... Gasly's going to go quickest here. Yes, he is. Leclerc's fastest in the first sector, so we should get into the 32s this session. 32.7 was the fastest in FP3 from Russell, so we should be passing that very soon. Oh yeah, I've been watching MotoGP since 2016. Yeah, I do love MotoGP myself. I'm not exactly a crazy fan of MotoGP, but I do tune back in now and again to see what's happening. Verstappen only 7 thousandths quicker than Gasly, lads. Wow. We could see a bit of a shocker here. Leclerc 32.6, the fastest lap of all the weekend now, so far. Ferrari are now turning the engine up, it looks like. Hamilton 6 tenths off though. We'll see what Hulkenberg can do. P6 behind Hajar. Piastri goes second now, half a second off. What's Norris going to do? Half a second off as well. Russell's purple. There we go. Antonelli goes fastest by 3 100ths, but I think Russell's going to put the nail in the coffin for the rest of the boys. Oh, 3 tenths. Not as much as I thought it was going to be. A little bit closer, actually. Verstappen has fallen off. Let Lance Stroll in the Brazil GP. I don't know, man. We could see a Red Bull go out here, I think. Also, lads, has any of you's got the new Ferrari match? Well, have you seen it? Because it looks so sick. And I was actually going to get it. I probably don't rule out getting it still, but I recently just got the jacket and the Leclerc hat. In fact, I'll put it on actually just to show my support for Ferrari. There we go. We're fully rocking the Ferrari gear now. Yeah, I recently just got this, the 2026 Ferrari hat. But then the second I got it, oh hello, that's my knee behind my desk. I recently just got it. The second I bought that, they released the new merch. So if I just waited another day, I would have been able to get the other one. But not that I can't, but you know, it's F1 merch, man. Not great, because like I say, yeah, the merch is expensive. Spiker, I don't have any F merch because it costs like, yeah, it's just, yeah, we won't go into it. It shouldn't be the prices, you know, what they're charging, but we can't even do anything about it. That's the problem. You're looking at like £70–80 in general for like a t-shirt or a polo one, which I think is just, it's just crazy, man. No, but what can you do? Haja here is trying to improve 1.7 seconds off, man. It's still P9, but we're gonna have a Red Bull going out here, I think, boys. It's so close. The gap between Verstappen to Ocon is literally less than a tenth. Room setup looks sick, but yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Here's if you're my favourite YouTuber is in it. The thing is, it's weird, right back, because I don't see it like that way. People, it's weird, you know. I don't really see it that way. I mean, I'm just doing my own thing, and I'm just glad that a lot of people are enjoying my stuff. Hamilton improves, by the way, boys, up to P4, still 8 tenths off, miles off his teammate Leclerc though. I don't know what's going on there. Like I say, I'll speak about that question in just a minute. Spiker, don't worry, I'll get back to you in a minute. But we're at the end of SQ2 here, so we need to focus on that. So Norris is 8 tenths off in P6. Antonelli's going to cross the line. Half a tenth between him and Russell. Oh, it's very close between the two Mercedes. Bortoletto goes from 12th to... Oh, he's not going to improve. Something must have happened on his lap. Behrman goes up to 7th, so he should be through. Verstappen 8th, Hadja 10th, boys are now. It's going to be close. Gasly's went up to 7th now. 9th and 10th for Red Bull. In fact, there's a Red Bull ahead of Lawson there. If that's Hadja, which is it Verstappen? Hadja's going to be out. Hadja's done. Lawson's coming around the last corner. Verstappen's in the pits. No, Lawson just missed out. Okay, I think they could be fine. Ocon could be a threat here to Hadjar. Let's see what Ocon's going to do. No, I think they're fine. I think Red Bull have gotten lucky here, boys. They will. According to what I'm hearing, I think they're just through. Wow. Both Red Bulls nearly out. Imagine that. Verstappen went in the gravel at the last corner, actually. That's another rare mistake from him. So, we have Hulkenberg, Ocon, Lawson, Bortoletto, Lindblad and Colapinto all out. SQ2. Your top 10 shootout is Russell, Antonelli, Leclerc, Piastri, Hamilton, Norris, Gasly, Behrman, Verstappen, and Hadjar. So, two odd ones out there, I would say. Maybe Gasly and Behrman getting in there for two of the midfield teams. But are we going to see a Haas and an Alpine out qualify Red Bull on pure pace? Maybe. It's a possibility. Red Bull in the mud. Antonelli and Norris under investigation for turn 1 impeding. We've not seen the replay yet. Or did we? I think we did actually, at turn 1. Yeah. Well boys, has been to Q3, or SQ3, that's a bad mistake to keep making that. Russell and Antonelli were separated by just half a tenth. So, the battle for pole is on. Spiker, I'll get back to your question now. Who's it? How do you feel to be? Yeah, the whole thing about that is, like I say, I don't really see it that way. I mean, it's great in that. I mean, I'm glad a lot of people like the stuff and tune in, and you know, and I'm happy, you know, to be doing what I do. But from my perspective, you know, I'm just doing my thing. You know, I'm just doing my thing, enjoying what I like to do, and like I say, you guys love watching it. Which makes me happy, and you know, it makes me keep motivated to keep going and try new ideas like what I'm doing this year with the live streams. And I mean, yeah, there's a lot of pressure. I mean, there's a lot of pressure there now because I mean, what happens if the live stream crashes? So you know, and then I have to figure out how to get back working again. But like, we're all in early days of this live streaming. You know, like I say, I'm trying new things out, trying new settings to see how well the streams go. So like today for Sprint Quali, we're only live on YouTube. Otherwise, you know, if I had mostly everything figured out, I'd be live on all the platforms. So we're seeing how today's one goes. And then for the rest of the weekend, we should be able to get TikTok added and Twitch, etc. for that. I'll go lie, boys. I'm actually looking forward to the first proper normal times of the season. Because the first 3 races here in the UK, yeah, crazy early. And hopefully I'll get a few more of you guys into the streams as well as the day goes on. Because not everyone is out their bed by 8 in the morning. Obviously you guys are different, you know, some of you guys are different around the world for time zones, etc. But if you're with me here in the UK, you'll know like 7, 8 o'clock. I mean, not everybody's out their bed unless they're working or have to go to school, you know, but you know, it is what it is. But the thing is, the first proper normal time would be Bahrain, and the way it's going, I don't know if we're going to Bahrain, and if we do, it's going to be fireworks. No pun intended there, by the way. Same goes for Saudi. I feel like I want to move this map again. You know what? Go move it down here. I think it looks good like there on the virtual stream. Okay, I'll put it down there. So they're really talking about the impeding with Antonelli here, potentially talk about a 3-place grid penalty. That'd be a real pain if Antonelli was to get pole here. It's only 6 PM for me. It's only 9 for me here in Germany. Yeah, Germany's always an hour ahead of the UK. According to certain Isaac, Antonelli, Gospel in the pit lane. Bahrain and Saudi is cancelled without replace. Yeah. Your logo is blocked. Sector 1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but... what do you mean my logo? How's the logo block in Sector 1? Unless you mean the map. The only reason I'm making the map bigger on here is because the rest of the drivers that are out of qualifying, you don't really need to see them anymore. So I thought I'll make the map bigger here. Do you mean the trap map's blocking it? I'm confused now. Right, SQ3 boys. We begin. These are the few races I get to watch. I'm cherishing it. My girlfriend wants to call, but F1 and Nekrews. My guy. My girl. You have to hear it. Yeah. She can wait, my guy. She can wait. You know. Nothing more important than that. Yeah. The thing is, I don't care like who it is. F1 is first priority. My channel logo is blocking Sector 1. I don't... Wait, how is it... What stream? The main one or the vertical one? I've got the vertical one up now and I don't see the channel logo. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about it blocking. Nothing's blocking from what I can see on the stream. Maybe yeah, I was watching the vertical one and nothing's blocking it. I don't know what you mean. Oh, wait. Wait, I think... I hope it isn't what I think it is. No, it's okay actually. I don't know what it is then. I don't know what it is. Because Sector 1's fine. Sector 1 is fine. No, there's nothing blocking it. From what I can see, nothing's blocking it. Sector 1's fine. So... Unless you mean like the map, but apart from that. Yeah, right, we're going to begin now, boys. Antonelli's on his lap. If you mean the map, oh hello. If you mean the map, I'll move it down. I'll move it down here. If you mean the map. Right, boys. Thanks for subscribing, man. Is the F1 fan? Really appreciate that, man. Like I say, if you're new here, we're going to be doing live streaming all throughout 2026 season, so you don't want to miss that. We're going to be here for all the sessions this year, so I'm glad we can have you on board and watch the F1 2026 season together. So far, Mercedes purple in the first sector and the second sector. It's a purple first sector for Russell and a purple second sector for Antonelli, so very close between the two so far. It's really going to be a battle between Antonelli and Russell, but Antonelli is under pressure here because he could get a penalty. It's a 31.8. 31.8 for Antonelli, the quickest lap of all weekend. What is George going to do here? 31.5. 3/10 quicker than Antonelli. Wow. What in the party mode is this? And Verstappen is going to be miles off. Nearly 2 seconds off Mercedes. Oh my god. What can Ferrari do? A second. We're back, boys. Mercedes are back. Yeah, we are back in the Mercedes era. And oh, Lewis, loses it out the last corner. Lewis goes P3. 6/10 behind Mercedes. Or Russell, should I say. Closest any car's got into Mercedes so far. Yeah, only 5 cars on track. The other 5 are going out now. Yeah, I have no clue what's in the Mercedes, man. Party mode apparently. This is why you don't get 4 to make your engines. Yeah, you could see the same about Honda, but they only seem to make bad cars when Alonso's in the car, so... Right, so 5 cars that have set a lap time so far is Russell, Antonelli, Hamilton, Leclerc and Verstappen. Others who haven't, Piastri, Norris, Gasly, Behrman and Hajar. So I don't know if Russell, Antonelli, Hamilton, Leclerc and Verstappen will have enough time for another lap, but if they do, it'll be on used tyres, so I think that's them done for this session. I could be wrong, but like I say, the 5 remaining guys is Piastri, Norris, 5 remaining drivers is Piastri, Norris, Gasly, Behrman and Hajar, so... China's really resurfaced, so it should have been up. Yeah, I suppose. Is Antonelli going again? Antonelli's going again. And he's matched Russell in the first sector, so they are going again. Okay, they'll be on used tyres though, but let's see. Russell's slower in the first sector, but a little bit quicker than Antonelli. Apparently Antonelli mucked up his last sector, so there's a lot to improve for him. So let's see if Antonelli could do anything in his last run. Yeah, Antonelli's on a lap, man. Max. Verstappen's hitting on the new cars. I bet he will go to the other spotters up there. But we'll see. Close for Antonelli in the second sector. He's still only half a tenth off Russell, so if he gets a very good last sector here, he could snatch pole. We'll see. But so far, all sectors are yellow. Verstappen is a second down in the second sector. So if you compare that to Antonelli and Russell, Verstappen is a second off the Mercedes after 2 sectors. That's crazy, man. Here we go then. Will Antonelli get pole from Russell? 2 tenths. He improves his last sector, but it's not enough. Let's see what Russell's going to do here. He doesn't improve. Looks to be that we're going to have a Mercedes 1-2 unless Leclerc does a crazy final sector here. He's currently green in sector 1 and sector 2. Go on Leclerc, son. Ah, it's a second off for Leclerc. I don't know what's happened to Leclerc there, but Hamilton's going to be out qualifying him. It's a rare sight to see for Ferrari, but nice to see for Lewis Hamilton for a change. Piastri's done a fastest first sector, wow. I don't know what the second sector is though. The 27.7. A mix between them and Ferrari, but let's see what happens. McLaren could nick the second row here. Gasly goes 5th. Wow. Gasly goes ahead of Verstappen. And Norris, P3. Norris has nicked P3 away from Hamilton there. Piastri's flying. I don't know where he's going to be though. Oh, Piastri P5 there. Must have mucked up the last sector. We've got Hajar on a lap, but I don't think he's going to do anything crazy. Unless he outqualifies Verstappen here, that would be something. No. Red Bull 8th and 10th. Wow. Outqualified by an Alpine. Well, and a Haas. But Verstappen's 8th. But we've got Russell on pole from Antonelli. Total Wolf, man. Total Wolf doing the meme again. Oh, man. Another pole for Russell, man. And the first sprint pole as well. A Mercedes 1-2. 4 tenths ahead of McLaren and Ferrari. So Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, McLaren, Ferrari, Alpine, Red Bull, Haas, and another Red Bull. Yeah, on pure pace, I think Mercedes are quickest, for sure. I don't know about race pace, that's the thing. I feel like on race pace it's very close between Mercedes and Ferrari. But on qualifying pace, Mercedes seem to be very untouchable at this very moment. Like, I think when it comes to qualifying, you just can't touch Mercedes whatsoever. But like I say, in the sprint, it could be on tomorrow. You know, I don't know about McLaren's race pace. We know Ferrari's race pace in Australia was good, but we don't know what it's like here in the sprint. Like I say, guys, if you want to stay up to date with what's happening with the Antonelli situation with the impeding, make sure to follow F1 on Twitter just to see, because they are talking about this quite a lot. They're now, so Antonelli could get a 3-place or 5-place grid penalty for the impeding in SQ2 with Norris, which would be a shame for him, because he'll have a real chance to potentially win the sprint tomorrow if he's quick enough, quick as George. But we'll see what happens. By the way, Max guy, you're going to have to calm down because you're going to get banned in a minute. I'm serious. If you don't stop by all that, I seriously will time you up, man, or ban you. So, bit of a warning for you, man, but... But yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in, Russell just took a sprint pole. So, traditions for Mercedes, the dominant ADA for Mercedes are pretty much back. So, yeah, man, I'm not going to ban you unless you just stop talking about some of the stuff. If you just don't bring it up, it's such an easy thing to do. Just don't bring anything like up like that, then I won't. So, you don't need to bring all that, that's the thing. You don't need to. So, just, I mean, you can say what you like, but just don't go to that advanced, you know, or go to that stage. But yeah, there you go, boys. There's your sprint qualifying. There's your sprint qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix. Mercedes 1-2 from Norris, Lewis Hamilton, Piastri, Leclerc, Gasly, Verstappen, Behrman, and Hajar. Not the most exciting qualifying session, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens in the sprint, which is at 3 AM UK time tomorrow. So if you guys want to watch it on YouTube and join into the live stream, be sure to subscribe, because I'll be doing all the sessions this year. Also make sure to follow me on TikTok as well, as I'll be posting some highlights from most of my streams and more content there. So like I say before, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. And we'll be live for the sprint tomorrow at 3 AM and we'll be back for the qualifying. So like I say, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching the stream. It's been a bit anticlimactic, not the best qualifying session ever, but like I say, it's good to have you guys here watching it with me. So if you guys can't watch F1, you've got me here. I can commentate for you guys. I've got all the timings up. I've got all different bits and pieces for you guys to enjoy, and we can all watch it along together. But yeah, it's exciting stuff. More exciting stuff to come, guys. So like I said, I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your day now. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon.
All right,